Hi guys, Dan with Index Option Trading. On March the 1st, today is the first day of March, the month began, and we're looking at a chart of SPX 60 days 60 minute up close. And if you can see here, we made a little bottom here on 24th of February. We went up a couple days and then start sliding here on March 1st, and we ended the day here at 1306. The market just got very heavily sold today, and this was due to the reason the uncertainty about Libya and the oil futures and the market and so on and so forth. Also came the testimony of Ben Bernanke. He said the modest raise in the price of oil would create some kind of inflation, which was a very cautionary tone, but the market took it another way and they took it on the chin and they sold it off. They just took that pretext and just took that out of context and start selling things off, and the market ended up on a short note at the height of it. The market never recovered, and it closed at the low of the session, which is not very good. But if you look at it, the close here was 1295 last time. Today it was 1306, so a higher close. So what actually has happened here, it did break that trend line that we were in. It did break that trend line. We were up in that trend line. We went up yesterday. We were fine. If we had continued, we'd be fine. But we didn't. And we moved down and we broke the trend line here again. One day break of trend line is not a change of direction, by the way. So it has to have a confirmation 1 or 2 days close, at least 3 days. And then the direction change. If we snap back here tomorrow and go up to 1330 or 1325 and we're back in that channel, we'll be fine. But if we go down here and take out this low, which was formed on 224, then we're in trouble and the market direction has changed. So look out if anything happens to SPX and we're down to 224 low, which, let me just move this out and you can see it now on 9 months of this channel. So let's take a look at it here. If we take this low out here tomorrow, then we're in trouble and the market is moving sideways or going down. But we got a 50-day moving average sitting here at this level, which is at 1295 or so. And if we just bounce off that, that'll be great, because the bounce to this will confirm a bottom then again. And then we may have some force for the market to go up. The stochastic is not overbought, oversold, and neutral reading is a 47. And if you want to just look at the McClellan oscillator here, which is this is giving us a reading of what are the readings here? Just gives a second here. A reading of about 51 minus 51 is a neutral reading here, which is not. The market can move either direction. So it's not overbought, oversold. It is just right. It's right in the middle. If we snap back, we're back in the saddle again. If we snap down, we're probably going to bounce from this 50-day moving average. And that should take care of things. If that is broken, then the market is going down. And so we're going to be very careful about that. Let's just start taking a look at SPY. And I have spent a lot of time on this thing here right now in this short video. Let's take a SPY. SPY had a heavy duty volume here. This makes the 5th distribution day. This was a distribution day. And we're having too many 4th or 5th distribution day. 1, 2, 3. This is a 4th distribution day. We're having a lot of distribution days here. And that is not good for the market, because that it becomes, when we start having all these distribution days all together, then the market is forming a top, and that usually is indications. Right away we don't know, but let's look at it. RUT, which is also RUT, and RUT also had a nicely plunge here, and I think if we stop here at 800 and bounce back like we did here and didn't take out this previous low, then we should be fine. We probably will go back up again here. So that is all for today here. If I can add a couple more things here, the volume has to be looked at it. And NASDAQ, I just want to cover NASDAQ very little briefly here. NASDAQ is also taking a lot of plunges here. And NASDAQ wasn't a good looking chart anymore. It broke that trend line definitely, but it's hitting a 50-day moving average and it's just bouncing off. It will touch it tomorrow, definitely. I can agree 100%. It should go down there, touch it, and if it bounces back and the stochastic is oversold, then we should be on an uptrend again. But till then, caution.